Welcome to I Know Who I Am. This is healing, truth, and life turned into music. No apologies, no regrets, just truth.
Australia, before we rise, before we fight, before we start blaming the world, I want to ask you something. What if every belief you carry is already building the life you keep waking up inside of? Not every random thought, not every little sentence that runs through your mind. I mean the thoughts you agreed with, the ones you rehearsed, the ones you protected, the ones you started calling true. What if those became beliefs? And what if those beliefs started leading your life?
Maybe the question is not, what do you want? Maybe the question is, what have you believed long enough to become?
What if every word I buried found a way to grow a root? What if every lie I carried started looking like the truth? What if every fear I felt built a wall around my name? What if every dream I doubted learned to lower down its flame?
Maybe thoughts are only sparks till I give them somewhere to stay. Maybe faith is not just hoping. Maybe faith is what I obey. What if it's true? What if the life I see
started somewhere deep in me
with what I kept to breathe into?
What if the door was waiting on my knock?
What if the ground beneath my feet was listening when I talk?
If belief becomes the world I walk through, then what
Would I choose if it's true?
What if it's true? A thought can pass through your mind and mean nothing, but a thought you keep feeding, a thought you keep defending, a thought you keep repeating until your heart bows down to it. That ain't just a thought anymore, that's a belief. And beliefs shape what you reach for, what you run from, what you tolerate, what you call possible. Yeah. What if I became the prison every time I said I can't? What if I blessed my own condition every time I curse my chance? What if I called change wisdom
Just because they felt like home.
What if I kept asking heaven for a road I would not own?
Maybe asking opens something. Maybe seeking clears the blind. Maybe knocking means I'm ready to leave the old belief behind.
What if it's true?
What if the life I see started somewhere deep in me with what I kept to agree to? What if the door was waiting on my knock? What if the ground beneath my feet was listening when I talk?
Come on. If belief becomes the world I walk through,
Then what would I choose if it's true?
If I believed I was worthy, would I still beg to be seen? If I believed I was chosen, would I still bow to disbelief? If I believed I was guided, would I still worship my fear? If I believed love was with me, would I still act like it left me here?
Go deeper than the one.
Go deeper than the pain.
Go deeper than the storm.
You keep using as your name.
Go deeper than the noise.
Go deeper than the fight.
The life you want is waiting, where belief becomes your life.
What if it's true?
What if the life I see
Say,
started somewhere deep in me,
what am I?
with what I kept agreeing to? What if the door was waiting on my knock? What if the ground beneath my feet was listening when I talk?
Talk, talk. If belief becomes the world I walk through,
Then what would I choose? If it's true,
talk. What if it's true?
what if it's true?
What if I'm not stuck?
What if what I call bad luck?
Was a belief I never questioned.
Oh,
What if the key was already in my hand?
what if faith was not a wish, but the place where I now stand?
So before I rise, before I run, before I start swinging at everything around me, I'm gonna look inside. Because if my beliefs are building my life, then I better know what the hell I've been building with.
Ask,
And listen
seek,
and see
knock.
and rise. Perth! That's where this starts. One honest question.
What if it's true?
What if it's true? What if it's true?
If this song spoke to you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more music from I Know Who I Am. No apologies, no regrets, just truth.